Warning: this podcast has adult content, foul language, alcohol use, and sexual content, not suitable for children. This is the Tales of a Small Town Bartender podcast, for entertainment purposes only. Never attempt reenactments. This is the Tales of a Small Town Bartender podcast, and I'm your host, Tony, and we have our extra special guest, Michael.
Hey, guys.
You sound good tonight.
Oh, I sound chipper?
Yeah.
I've been walking around the lumber section at Home Depot all day working, so yeah, me, gay guy working in wood, love it.
Hardwood.
Oh, hardwood, concrete. I mean, I'm talking about quick dry. I'll get hard real quick there. Don't you worry.
Oh, Jesus.
You bend over and grab the 80-pounder, I'm going to get hard real fast. All right, and that. Okay, back to bartender. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that.
I thought they were going to have me in like fucking holiday shit, tree decorating and pumpkins and crap like that. They put me in fucking lumber. I know nothing about lumber.
They're going to teach you, right?
No, not really. I mean, it's kind of like, honestly, to all the listeners out there, it's actually the easiest job because lumber, Monday through Friday, 90% of the people that come in there are contractors, and they already know exactly what they're looking for and exactly where it is in the store. So
my husband's one of those guys that comes in there Monday through Friday.
Exactly. He's one that looks for the hardwood.
Yes.
But yeah, no, seriously. So basically, it's all you're doing is replacing this stuff. It's really not even selling it. It's the weekenders. Oh my God, the do-it-yourselfers, because they saw it on TV and now they think they can do it. Oh no.
Or they saw it on TikTok.
Oh God. I'm like, can you just put it on Monday mornings and that's it? Because it's like the guys are lined up at 6 a.m. They come in and basically that's the biggest thing is getting it done fast so they can get a checkout and get out fast enough. That's what it is. It's the checkout line that's the longest. So, but anyhow, all right, back to bartending. That was my I'm telling you, Tony, I slept for 14 days after my first shift. Everything hurt. I had my ass hurt. From bed. You have no idea. It's a workout working in lumber. It's not easy. So, by the way, it's not easy.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, let's get to business here. Speaking of business, we want to tell everybody before we start today that we want you guys to email us some stories. They don't have to be little short. I'm going to read a bunch of stories today. We have haunted bar stories, but they don't have to be little short things. They can be pretty long stories.
And actually, if it's really that elaborate of a story and they want to join us, aren't they allowed to? Can they come on and talk with us?
Absolutely.
So now that's cool. That's exactly what we would love. I think I'd like a break. That's all I got.
Well, we've had a couple other people. We've had Jen and Hope and Annie. We've had a few other people. Yes, if you guys want to be a guest on the show, all you have to do is email us at talesofasmalltownbartender@gmail.com and let us know you want to be a guest on the show, and give us a little brief quip about what you want to talk about, and then we'll get you on here. It's that easy. It's fun.
Yeah, it is actually really funny. So, I just farted. Did you hear it?
Oh my God! No, I didn't.
All right.
I didn't, but I might hear it when I edit.
Oh, geez, that's good. Okay.
Oh my God. Anyway, one more piece of business.
Oh, sure.
If you guys would like to get our bonus content and any behind the scenes content, you guys can subscribe to our Patreon. There are different levels of subscriptions, and that is on patreon.com/talesofasmalltownbartender. So check it out. It doesn't cost you to go check it out. You can go just check it out. Right. So we have some sent in stories about haunted bars. And you know me and my haunted stuff and my creepy stuff, and I love this stuff. I love it.
Halloween's like Christmas for her. It's great.
And I probably should have waited till October to do these, but they've been sitting here and I want to do them. They've been sitting here for a couple weeks now. Gotta get them done.
after this goes out, I guarantee people are going to want to send more stories in. So there'll probably be more Halloween content coming as well.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. So we have, I'm just going to say first names on these. I'm not going to say the last names. So Kira wrote in and said, our bar has a few ghosts, but they're mostly just mischievous. Nothing too scary as long as you're open to the idea of working alongside spirits. They throw things off shelves. Oh, God.
Yes.
Turn on sinks, spray us with the sprayer, turn on and off lights and TVs, change the music, break glasses, etc. We've seen one of them a few times.
Bottles would freak me the fuck out.
The what?
Like knocking over bottles and breaking glasses, that would scare me.
Yeah, this is a scary one. Like some of them aren't this scary. This one's a scary one. I think that would scare me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. You know, and there's been times where you told me like I don't want to close alone. I don't think I'd ever want to close alone in a bar like that.
No, right? Could you imagine? Oh my God.
No.
Okay, there's more to the story.
That's the ghost would mind sweeping the floors and putting stools up. That's completely different. If they want to do that, yeah, by all means.
Yeah, they don't do that. Okay, she says there's also a little girl spirit in the bathroom. Oh my God, it's like Harry Potter. That sometimes says our names, but she's not harmful or scary either. She says their names though. Oh my God. There is, however, a darker energy in the back.
No, seriously, you guys I have goosebumps right now. There's no way.
Really? This is the first story. I didn't even get through it. Let me get through it.
The name of the bathroom coming out of a girl's voice. That is just creepy.
Yeah. Well, she says she's not harmful or scary, but then she says there's, however, a darker energy in the back of the house that makes us all uncomfortable, but we try to not pay it too much attention. And that's all she wrote.
Antoinette.
That's all she wrote.
Maybe the ghost cut it off.
Oh, stop!
He was right.
So
thank you. No, so yeah, the bottles being tipped over. You know, I think that the radio going on and off. I mean,
that's just a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
All in one place. Yeah, that would be like, okay, you got to have like someone like you working there, because
I don't even know if I would work there. That's a lot. That's a lot. Seriously.
Yeah.
I don't even know. That is a lot to be going on in one place. They need like ghost hunters to come in there.
You mark it as a haunted bar, and that might be like pretty cool.
Yeah.
But you know, the spirits may not want to work for free. You know, they may want, you know.
So when I asked for these stories, I asked for haunted bars and any bars that had murders take place in them.
Oh.
So we have some other stories too.
Tony, why do you do this to me? I'm about to go to bed. Oh.
Oh, stop. You took a nap.
Bring it up.
All right. So Dara, they're all short little ones.
Where are they writing in from? Can you tell us where they're from or no?
No, they didn't tell me that. They didn't tell me where they're from.
Well, there you guys. When you're ready,
some of them might have. Some of them might have. We'll see when I read through them all. I just briefly read through them all. I didn't sit down and read them all through.
We probably would have Googled a haunted bar wherever that person was from. That would have been something we definitely would have
done. Well, yeah. If you guys write in, let us know where you're from, and also let us know if we can use your name or not.
Yeah.
All right. So Dara writes in, I saw someone get murdered at a bar I used to work at while I was bartending. The bar I work at now and have been at for a number of years used to be a blues bar back in the day, and the owner at the time got shot there by his girlfriend, who was in a fit of jealousy. I've never had any ghostly encounters myself, but the ghost of Eli is probably lurking around there somewhere. That's all she wrote.
Yeah, that's creepy too. So this person's witnessed 2 different murders? Oh no, one already happened. One already happened before she started working there.
Before she started working there, but she said she saw. Wait a minute.
Yeah, the first place she said she.
No, that she saw the while she was working there. I saw someone get murdered at a bar I used to work at while I was bartending.
No. Yeah,
but she said years ago, the owner of the bar, when it was a blues bar, got shot by his girlfriend. But she didn't say who or what happened with that other one.
Yeah, no, thank you. I get it. Oh no, me. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had anything like that creepy. I've never really met a ghost before. Um,
Met
but
a ghost.
there was one.
Encountered a ghost, you mean?
There was a house I lived in Vegas that was haunted, but it was a good spirit. It was it was an old Jewish woman that lived in the home before we moved there, and
How do you know that?
because she had the little thing that's by the door, like for the good vibes for the Jews, for good spirits. Like there's like I don't know what the symbol is called. Somebody, all the Jewish listeners will know exactly what I'm talking about. But by the front door, there's like a little piece of metal that you put in the door jamb, and it's a religious thing. But it was there. So anyway, long story short, my roommate would get so stoned, but he would leave the oven, and it wasn't one of those ovens that would turn it off by itself kind of oven, but or he would leave the refrigerator door wide open, and
God.
I'd be on the couch and I would hear it shut.
Oh.
Yeah, because the kitchen looked like the light was on, and I would hear the door shut, and the kitchen would be darker than it was before. So that was the refrigerator door being shut.
My daughter's house is haunted.
Oh, for real? Which one? Kayla's?
Yeah.
Oh, that figures. Well, if there's any one of your family members that could deal with it, it'd be her of all of us.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure. And I'm assuming it's a good ghost.
All right. So next story.
Oh, by the way, ghosts that want to stop by and do my laundry. If you're out there listening, please come on.
You
by.
want the ghost to come do your laundry?
Oh, that'd be great. Yes.
You know they don't do that. Yeah, they don't do that. All right. So Sierra writes, "My bar is an old courthouse, and the last." Stop interrupting me. My bar. What?
What's the person's name?
Sierra.
Okay, Sierra, go ahead.
My bar is an old courthouse, and the last woman to be hanged in my country. It says country. Does she mean county? It says country. I don't know. Was hung in our garden.
By the way, hanged. By the way, it's not hung.
It is hanged. Okay, in our garden. She was called Mary and poisoned her husband because she was abusive. She was buried upside down just outside our bar, so she can never rest in peace. We like to say that she haunts the bar and haunts all the male regulars who are rude and cursed all the creeps as well. Oh my God.
Wow, that's not a bad ghost. You could definitely use
Oh my God. She poisoned her husband.
Oh wow.
She was hanged in. Oh my God.
Yeah, so she was hanged to death, and then
yes, in the garden it says.
And the people of the town actually buried her upside down.
Upside down.
Forever. So she's buried vertically.
I don't know. It just says upside down. I mean, maybe that's face down.
I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. Maybe I was what you're saying. Face down in the casket.
I would say face down. Yeah. I don't know. Oof, that's a rough one.
Yeah. No, thanks again.
All right. So Emily writes in, says, "We had a murder in our bar many years ago. A whole wall of photographs of regulars who have passed away looks over the piano in the back." Kind of like Giorgio's. We have that little spot with all the obituaries.
Yeah.
Everyone says it's haunted, but I've never seen or felt a thing. So she's never seen anything. So probably not haunted. I went to the Lizzie Borden house. You know the Lizzie Borden house, right?
I do not know about this. Where is that?
You don't know about the Lizzie Borden house? You don't know about Lizzie Borden?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Who killed her father with an axe?
No.
You come on. You have to know about this.
No, it's a local thing?
No, Massachusetts.
Oh.
Massachusetts.
No, Salem?
No, this is like a famous story. They had TV shows on it and everything. Lizzie Borden.
I've never heard of this.
Oh wow. Oh, anyway, they say her house is haunted, and me and Kayla went there and did the little tour. I don't think it's haunted. I don't think so. Anyway.
Right, give another one.
Okay, Denise writes. She starts with, "Oh my God, OMG. For sure, I work at a haunted bar. I have many stories. I come in early and lock the door to do the morning stuff. One morning I was doing pull tab, and both bathrooms are straight across from the bar. I suddenly heard both toilets flushing in the men's room, and they wouldn't stop. I was the only one in a locked bar, so I did what they do in the scary movies and went and opened the door." Yeah. Yes, that's what they do. Both toilets stopped as I opened them, and no one was in the bathroom.
Oh, that's
I,
fun. Yeah, no. Okay, the goosebumps are back. No.
she says she has many more, and she says she burns sage every morning.
I would probably
So
smoke.
Denise, honey, you have many more. Come on the show. Come on the
Yep.
show.
Yeah,
Seriously,
there you go.
we can be a guest.
100%. I
Hit me
mean,
up.
yep.
Hit me up, lady.
Flush the toilets while she's doing paperwork, and especially because there's no other men. There's no men there.
There's
Whatsoever. Only
nobody
person.
there.
And
Yeah.
both toilets flush at the same time. No.
Yeah. Michael would have ran outside.
I
Going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I've seen him do that before.
Oh, yeah. With a pool table, with a cue stick in my hand.
Yeah. Okay, so Madeline writes in one sentence. That's all she has. That's all she sent in was one sentence. It says the original owner of my country club hung himself in the lobby.
Hung himself in the lobby.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it says.
Okay,
that's
what is
all?
maybe?
What?
Who sent it in? Who sent this in? What's her name?
That was Madeline.
Madeline. What? Just seriously, you can't just like lead us on with that. You got to come on. We got to hear
That's
more.
all she said.
In a country club, I mean, oh my god, because I've heard a lot of stories. Oh no, country club bartending. Oh my god, that's.
I've never bartended at a country club.
They can be either really good customers or they can be horrific. Like, cause they.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah, I bet she's got more than just that story. Yeah, she needs to come on the show for sure. All right, give us some other ones.
All right, so Kayla, it's Kaila. Kayla. It says not a murder inside the bar, but just outside when the couple left. I guess they got in a fight and she pushed him out of the car and ran him over.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I can see that happening where you or where I used to.
Yeah.
Where I can name a couple of the couples I could think would have done that.
Oh my god. I can't even imagine being there when watching that. Whew.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh my god. Imagine having to call the cops like, yeah, I overserved this bitch and she just killed her husband. Oh my god. I wonder
I can't.
Bartender get in trouble for that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, obviously she's a little psychotic if she did something like that. It's not the bartender's fault.
Seriously. I mean, wow. That's
all right, so the next one's a good one. They're all short. So this is Marissa, and she wrote in, the restaurant I work in is supposedly haunted by a sea captain's wife. And then in parentheses, it's a historic home that overlooks a lighthouse. That must be cool. I've been trying to research the story. If I find out more, I'd love to share it with you. What a great idea for a podcast. Can't wait to listen. That's what she said.
Jump in.
Hi, Marissa. I hope you're listening.
Yeah,
and we would love to have you on the show.
Yes.
Send me an email. I'll give you guys the email again. I'll give it to you a few times during this. It's talesofasmalltownbartender@gmail.com. Just email us and let us know when you want to come on the show. We can record whenever. Whenever I have a very flexible schedule, I can fit you in somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, but totally. I mean, we can all on the website. We can also post photographs of the bars that the people work at too.
Yes.
And if you want to put a picture of themselves up, they're more than welcome to do that.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Yes, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, that's so gonna be a really pretty bar though, overlooking. If there's a lighthouse, obviously there's water.
Oh, I know, right?
Pretty interesting.
This is a restaurant. Yeah. She's at a restaurant.
Cocktail and oysters. I'm hungry right now.
All right. So Crystal writes, my old bar had a mean one in the liquor room, slammed the door on me and scared the shit out of me. I guess she's talking about a ghost.
Yeah. No, thank you.
And one liked to play with pennies, find them in random places. Oh, I've heard that. I've heard about the pennies, about finding pennies all over the place, that it's a ghost.
Why pennies? That's weird.
I don't know. I have heard that before, though.
I've never heard that, but that sounds interesting. I kind of want to do that just to fuck with people now. Bring a roll of pennies Go.
All right, so let's see. This one's a little bit longer than the others. Okay, not much longer, just a little bit. So this is Skylar. Skylar writes, I absolutely think my bar is haunted. We've had to-go boxes / cups. Ice scoops just fly at our heads from shelves. Ooh, I swear I hear footsteps throughout the bar and hallways when I'm there by myself. We had customers coming in saying they placed to-go orders over the phone when we all know it never rang. They said a woman answered. I was the only female there. And the
Tony.
server jokingly asked if someone was with us at the bar one day. The lights flickered like 3 times in a row. I should leave, right? I don't know if you should leave, Skylar.
Servers actually asked aloud to see if there was a ghost there. Is there anyone here with us? And the lights flickered?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, yeah. That's, you know me, Tony.
Jokingly asked if someone was there, and the lights flickered, yes.
Into this, like, whole spirits crap. And like, this is up your alley way much more than mine. But, again, thank you.
So what's with the phone orders? Maybe they're just calling the wrong number. That could be. I mean, you could debunk some of this stuff. They could be just calling the wrong number.
That's pretty strange that they actually asked if there's someone else with us. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, Skylar. Let us know if you're still there. I'd like to know if you quit.
Follow-up would be great. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this one's kind of long. This one's more than a page, so this one's a little longer. This is from Abby. Oh, this is a good one. Michael. You ready?
Ready for any of them.
She said, I actually had a guy die at my bar on Halloween, no less.
Oh, Jesus.
It happened about 2 years ago. A man walks in and orders a pint of beer. I serve him the beer and then had to run to the back for something. When I get back to my bar, I notice the man has his head down on the bar like he's taking a nap. In my mind, I'm like, great, this guy must have been drunk before he came in, and now I have to alert management. So first, I tried to get his attention, and to no avail. I go to the back, grab my manager, and tell them that I think I have someone passed out at my bar. My manager tries to get the man's attention, to no avail. That's when we realize that he has turned purple and is not breathing. We pull him from the bar, lay him on the floor, and one of these servers begins doing CPR, and I call the paramedics. 5 minutes after the paramedics arrive, they are able to revive the man with a shot of Narcan. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, the guy had just shot up some heroin before coming in and managed to overdose. When I tell you they gave him that shot, he shot up like a zombie.
Oh, yeah.
Here. And then tried to get right back up to the bar to finish his beer. Oh my God.
Oh, gotta be kidding.
And she says, laugh my ass off with exclamation points. The paramedics even had to convince him to go with them to the hospital. They later told us that as soon as they got there, he took off. But I will never forget the day a man died literally on my bar.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what, Tony? I actually have a can of Narcan. I went to see a doctor for a specific reason, and when I was leaving, they're like, "Oh, and here's 2 cans of Narcan." And I'm like, "For what?" They're like, "Well, just you never know." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't use those kinds of drugs. Not that I use any at all." But
I took Narcan training. I have Narcan.
Oh wow, have you really? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I do go see a therapist, not for any of those reasons, but she always
They just give it to you? They didn't make you like take a training course on it?
No, not at all. But no.
Oh.
Wow, but my job. This is really scary to the listeners out there. Just my regular MD I go to for my physical and stuff like that, and just regular general practice for her doctor. His stepson has been Narcan 42 times.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really is.
Deserve to die if you get Narcan that many times. It's like, dude, seriously, do you really hate life that much? Like, you obviously need to know you have a problem.
Well, there's going to be a time where it's not going to be. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Let me read a couple more of these. We might have to do this in 2 parts because there's a bunch. Jess writes in, I worked at an old bar that had been around since early 80s. I started in early 2000s. It was definitely haunted, just from my experience. Shadow movement, things falling or being misplaced. We had a wall of mirrors and we would clean it every night, only to return the next day with handprints on it. I asked the owner one day, and he did tell me before he bought it that a bartender was murdered there.
Oh my God.
She had an abusive significant other, and he came to the bar, stayed after hours with her, and killed her. He shoved her in our storage closet and left. I always hated going in that storage closet.
Oh yeah, I would too.
Yeah, that's creepy. That is creepy.
Oh, you guys. So with the bar that Tony works at, the storage room, there's actually an entrance or an exit. Like, but in the summertime, they keep the door open to let cool air run through and in through, so they're not running the air conditioner because it's not exactly it's a
Well,
small.
not this summer we haven't. It's been too hot for that.
But no, but people could walk in the storage room because they keep it unlocked. The bar Tony works at is very friendly. No one would steal anything anyway.
No, we keep
But
it locked. It's locked all the time.
is it really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's locked. It's got a lock on it.
So
I would leave it open when I was restocking, just so I didn't have to unlock it every time I walked in and out. You know.
I'm sure the back door is definitely locked all the time from now on. Yeah, that would.
Oh yeah.
Creeped out right now. That's. Could you imagine though walking into your stock room finding a dead body?
No. No.
Oh God.
No, I can't even imagine. No.
Yeah,
No.
Like nope. No imagining of that. No.
All right. So we have Kristen. She says, I manage a small bar and restaurant that's been owned by the same family for 124 years.
Oh, wow, there's some stories there.
Yeah, right? Kristen, we want to hear about this.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a short one. The grandpa opened the bar in 1898 and died of a heart attack in 1937, literally behind the bar. There's more, but I just locked up the bar. So that's all she said. So Kristen, I just read your story, so I'm sure you recognize the story. If you're listening, please come on the show. We want to hear some more stories.
Oh, but I know, like I said, I wonder how many of the grandchildren were actually were made in the bar.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's a good topic out there for further. How many of you bartenders have caught people fucking in your bar? That's another good one.
That is another good one. I'll have to ask that one.
I've got a couple of those. Yeah. And I'd have a couple of those.
I know one of yours because you told me when I
don't know what that is. Well, we'll talk about it in a different episode. Yeah.
You don't remember who it was?
No.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to tell you when we're not recording.
Oh my God! Oh God, Tony. Oh.
You remember? Do you remember?
Now I remember. Yes.
Okay.
I'd love to tell that story. That's a good one. What a fucking asshole.
I can't believe you didn't remember that.
Oh shit.
All right, you're cut.
Literally, he said, "Oh shit, you know my wife."
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Anyway.
All right, so this one's kind of long. This is probably the longest one.
Okay. We'll do a part. We'll do a part two. We'll shoot a part two after this. Okay.
Okay. Well, this is we'll end with this one. Okay. So this is Elizabeth. My bar is haunted. Old bar. Was an Alcoholics Anonymous. Okay, it's just as AA meeting for 30 plus years before it was a bar. That's funny. They had AA meetings there for 30 years and then they turned it into a bar. Wow. We are also a basement bar. I've had a spirit whisper in my ear after sitting on the ground in the back to count my register. Don't sit there. It said, don't sit there. So it whispered.
Oh no. Oh no.
Felt so close to my ear. We have to go.
Like a breath in your. Imagine. Can you imagine if you could feel the breath in your ear?
No. All right. We have to go upstairs to leave the basement, obviously. One night while closing up alone, I look down, making sure all of the normal lights and such are off. Again, basement, no windows. Gets pretty dark. we leave some little lights on. I look down where our bathroom doors are, which were painted white and have a timer light on. So one
Right.
was on because I just went to the restroom before my drive home. I couldn't see the doors like I usually can. Even in the dark, you can see the white paint from upstairs. I couldn't see anything.
Oh,
It was
wow.
like a black solid cloud was at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh,
I
no,
had
no.
chills. I bet you Michael has chills too. I had chills and
Are out.
and out. Still my first closing experience. I could feel it. I could feel the dark, and it wasn't a pleasant feeling. We have a monthly ghost talk at our bar that talks about haunted places in our town. That's crazy.
That's definitely that's up there on the list of things that would be a no for Michael. Yeah, look, I understand. Like even in the dark, with like, so you keep like, say for instance, at your place, you keep the Christmas lights on, you can still see like dark, like your owner's back door that has like a whiteboard on it. You can see that even in the dark. Yep. But to be able to not see that as you were locking up, but something that you could always see, all of a sudden now you can't see it. That's wow.
That's creepy.
And no, seriously, the goosebumps are even their best. This is the second time I have goosebumps in less than a minute. That's wow.
And the don't sit there. All right, so we're gonna leave we're gonna leave it right there for part 1 of the listener stories of haunted bars.
Lengthier stories, and again, if you want to be on the show, get in contact with Tony. So, yep. And we'll even let you plug your own bar. That's fine, but we don't talk about other people's bars. But if you want to come on the show and you want to talk about your bar specifically, I don't think there's a problem with that, right, Tony?
Nope, I have no problem with that.
Okay, cool beans. Well, I am going to sign out. I'll let you close it up.
Okay.
All right. Good night, kids.
Good night. Well, that's it for this episode, and we will be talking at you next week.
I farted again, Tony.
Oh, Jesus. You can contact us in many ways. Email at talesofasmalltownbartender@gmail.com. Our website at www.talesofasmalltownbartender.com. Facebook, facebook.com/talesofasmalltownbartender. Instagram, talesofasmalltownbartender. TikTok, talesofAbartender. Twitter, at bartender_tales, and on our Patreon page, patreon.com/talesofasmalltownbartender.